Celtics trail by 12.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jake Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Sullinger in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot's good. He has 29. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
He's guarded by Thomas. The 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas against Thompson. Sullinger, the open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Sullinger's got 5 now.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. Turner's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Thomas. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's Turner looking for his first basket still in this one.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Jerebko's checked in for Amir Johnson. And the Warriors also making a change. Barbosa's checked in.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
There's the feed to Turner. They set the screen. And it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Finished off the break. He's got 34.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Celtics trail by 15. And Turner kicks to Sullinger. Bradley with room to shoot. Wide open shot is on the money. Bradley's got 13.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. The shot's good from Jerebko.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Kicks it to Barnes. Sinks that one from the post. He has 38 in the game.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And kind of just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
Three-pointer. No good. Bradley with some nice D. Now Turner. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Bradley off the drive. Green with the block. Lets it go with a three. That's good.
You know, for the Celtics, the actual playoff series didn't go well. They got swept by the Cavaliers, but most people will remember the injuries from the series more than the play, and the Celtics have a bright future, no doubt.
And Turner kicks to Sullinger. That's good. Sullinger's got 7 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Right side, Green. Bogut dishes to Green. That's tipped. Here's Barbosa. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, listen, it was a forgettable series for Celtics fans. However, the Celtics' young core were able to experience postseason basketball. That's something that you can really never replicate. I'm sure they'll be hungry for more of it, and credit Brad Stevens on a terrific job.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Sullinger. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris. No good from Spates.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Smart's got his first 2 points.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Thompson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Sullinger with the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Warriors leading by 16. On the wing, it's Iguodala, defended by Crowder. Thompson for three. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Thomas. The pass to Crowder. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Spates. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 19. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Warriors leading by 19 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Thompson. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala. And there's Livingston. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard. Here's Thomas. Crowder with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. It's stolen by Green. Here's Clark. Can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Now here's Smart. He feeds it to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Ezeli. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Sullinger outside. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Iguodala kicks to Clark. Crowder with the steal. The dish to Thomas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
Turner's checked in for the Celtics. Bradley comes in for Marcus Smart.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. 20 feet out. Cannot hit. And Golden State will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Brad Stevens now in his 3rd year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him from afar. Good fit for the franchise. Good fit, Clark, for a young team.
Agree with you completely on all of that. He stresses team unity and selflessness and sets the example and tone with his demeanor.
Bradley. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Dishes it to Bogut. Over to the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. He's guarded by Thomas. And the shot is good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Sullinger with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Green. And Turner kicks to Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Clark dishes to Barnes. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Thomas passes to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Thomas goes in. The floater, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Thomas goes in. Green with the block. And here's the fast break. From deep. No luck. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And Turner kicks to Thomas. Here's Sullinger. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 11 points for Jared Sullinger.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
1:27 left in the 4th. Green kicks to Thompson. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Turner, and Thompson sends it back. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Sullinger the screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. It's 2-on-1. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about him.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Here's Rozier. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?